Hi, welcome to the next edition of Playing One Piece. So today we're going to start going down the path of figuring out what decks I want to specialize in. Now, one of the potential candidates is Blue Red Marco, and this is based off of I'm testing some decks that and kind of ask other prominent One Piece content creators what cards people like, and we're gonna go down this list. So like, there's Marco on my list. There it will be Reiji, Sabu, also like Caesar, and potentially Dofi. So like, it could be some green, purple, I believe Dofi. Yes. So like, those are basically the leaders I'm gonna try to look into for non-specialty, like non-meta decks. Because typically, like how I don't know if you've noticed my Magic content, I do like 2 or 3 meta decks and a decent amount of non-meta decks that I try to specialize in. Because not only do I want to play decks that are competitive ready and get really good with them decks, so I could actually take them to tournaments and stuff like that, and maybe try to do really well. I also want to fine-tune decks that maybe don't get a lot of love. So that's what we're kind of doing today with Marco. So this deck is not my deck. It was placed 20th. So we're gonna see how it does on the ladder. So yeah, like I said, so my 2 specialty decks I'm playing that are meta decks be Shanks and Purple Luffy. I'm gonna get Purple Luffy in paper, so I definitely want to specialize in that deck. And like I said, I also want to specialize in Shanks because I think it's a very good deck overall. And so that gives me 2 different kinds of strategies, especially since Shanks can be built in many different directions, aggro or mid range. But for the non-specialty list, I'm really looking at maybe Marco, top of my list, and I've heard a lot of feedback that Yamato is a very fan favorite leader. So, but we're gonna be trying her out next week, or I'll be trying him out next week. Yamato out next week, and that will be a Yamato tribal deck. So all the Yamatos in green and yellow shoved in a deck. So if you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. Let's get there together, join the One Piece fam, and let's get into this deck list. So our deck, we have 4 copies of Odama, Duck Troops, Richie. We have some Monets. We have 4 copies of Ivanka. So 4 and 4 on Choppers. So it's kind of like the animal kind of aggro-ish deck. We have 3 Marcos, 3 Ace, 2 Jozu, 4 Newgates, 3 Beckman, and then we have our Red Rock, 2 and 2 on that, and Seaquake, 4 and just shut up and come with us. And of course we're playing Marco as our leader. That is the deck we're trying out. If we can get more decks for this part, deck decks on Limitless, I'm going to do it because I think it looks nicer than trying to showcase it in the actual simulator. So let's get into the actual gameplay. So I definitely think it's correct to drop him down this turn, Chopper, and we'll grab, I'm pretty sure, this Chopper, and attack there. I don't have an extra Dawn. Go ahead. Okay, attacks my Chopper. Now there's no point in actually trying to save this. I have to get rid of 2 2Ks. Doesn't seem worth it. Now we're at 5. I think I just want to ace. 6 at 5. 5 at 5. And attempt to do that. Go ahead. So keep in mind, I have not played One Piece for like a month. I've been trying to get a lot of Magic the Gathering content in because this is my last season with the game. I could get rid of 2 2Ks, but that doesn't seem very good. He just attacked it with Dragon. 9 at 6. Okay. Do I want to do this? I just don't have much going on after. So that's now a 7. Walker. That's a 9. 10 out of 7. 6 out of 5. Go. So I can save the ace if I need to. Hmm. At the bottom. Do I want to keep this? I don't think so. Okay, I want Uda. Hmm. Can't really do much else with his hand. Hit 9. Go ahead. Doesn't even care. I think they let that go. Nah, I'm good. So 3K or less. There's not much there. Yeah, I could have -3. No, that would have been right. Could put ace on bottom. 8 at 5. Go ahead. So this can come down, KO this. I'm not sure how I want to do this next turn. I go 5 here. I could pump, I guess, a decent amount into it. So I could do 2K, 9 at 5, 2K, 2K. Actually, that's everything, isn't it? But I have to. So I think that was correct. 11 at 5. 11 at 5. All right, got it. 1-0. Let's get into the next. Go. So, okay, another Uda. So we're facing the best deck in the format. I go to 3. We could play Chopper. Or I could play Richie. Equip 1. Eh, bottom. Do I want to attack like this? I don't know if I want to play that or not. Okay. That's a counter. Okay. Go. Okay. Go ahead and counter it. That's fine. Some monkeys, huh? Okay. All right, so we have 5. I think I deploy that. Attach 1. Attach 1. And we put on top. 6 at 5. Um, Sadly, I got nothing. Okay. Next one, I got Marco. Do I care enough about this? I guess he's not going to use the monster on that. And it actually was kind of pointless. He would just, I guess, attach tomorrow or Dawn to it. 8 out of 4. Now what? Hmm. Never seen these guys before. Interesting. A Shanks. A physical side attack. I don't know if that's correct or not. Go. Is it correct to actually be hitting his characters or just smashing his face? Hmm. That stinks. Hit you for 6. Okay. Yep. So we waste another 2K out of his hand. All right. Respectable, I guess. 2 out of 2. I don't even want to bother with this. Um, because you can always tap this down next turn and just KO it. So we're gonna take. If I take this, I think so. I guess I want to do 1 activate bottom Onoma. I want to take out the new gate. Probably. So I could do this. That would be 7 at 6. I think that's okay. Let's see if you have a 2K in hand or a K, 1K. Go. Probably actually maybe not optimal to bounce that. Maybe I should have just played a 6, 7K and just kind of attacked with it, I suppose. I mean, you kind of knew that would be a thing, right? Thanks. Hmm. 8 out of 5. 6 out of 5. All right. Actually, I already knew he had the Hungo. So if he attacks here, we could easily, block with the chopper. Okay. And he plays the lime juice. Okay, so now the one of them can block. Okay. So you can pump this by 2. -4 off this. 3 out of 3. That is a thing, I suppose. 6 out of 3. Okay. Beckman's interesting. Attach 2. Bottom that. -2 there. So this is 7. Could have, I guess, attacked there. So So I lost my blocker. Wow, all whiff. The issue with that is, like... Yeah. Alright, 1 and 1. Let's get into the next. Okay, so he leads off the Nami. We'll play a Richie, say go. Now, I do need to be wary about him just giving things rush. If you didn't watch my video on this deck, go check it out. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good leader. I don't think there's much I could do here. I don't think I need 2 of those. Alright, so this now is small enough to be attacked by that. Oh, strike. Okay. My bad. The first line should have told me that I can't even use Richie because it has a strike attack. Reading the card explains the card. And I forego Gore. So now I got a 6 Dawn. Can I double vomit here? Just yeah, she's gonna have a rush. Thanks to Sanji. They're gonna get rid of a Richie. I don't have much counter, so I'm at 6. I don't think I need Jozu. Eight at 5. Go. So I got a wide board-ish. Like, the issue is, like, most of these guys can't really attack. It's another Nami. So you can give another Rested Dawn, 2 Rested Dawn to whatever you play here. Tons of 1-drop Namis. And a Sanji, which gets the rush. That's a lot of damage. So I have a 2k, what that means I have a 2, 1, and a 1. I go to 7, so I should have enough for that next turn. Okay. What are you doing your last 2 Dawn? That was not, I don't know. Okay, so you're gonna go 3 out of 2 here. And that was your plan the entire time. Okay. So Beckman, KO Sanji, they draw a card. They have 1 Dawn remaining. Bottom, Monet. Attack here. You could argue that I should leave it back for blocking, but so he probably has a trigger. 6, 5. I might have lost. Is he could just pump into his Namis and win? Maybe I shouldn't attack with my little Richie. And so another Nami. Yeah, this ain't looking great. I definitely messed up. So I should have went this at the person I KO'd, which is the Nami. This at face. Leave my Richie to back for a blocker. 8 there. I have 2K. Yeah, that's barely missing the number on that one. 1 and 2, let's get to the next. He doesn't really have a fast clock, so we'll keep this. Typically, this deck does a lot of setup the first few turns, so if we get to 5, like this should be pretty decent. Go ahead. Now I go to 4. So if I do this, equip attach 1, I definitely think I want to put the Beckman to the bottom. Not the greatest into a teach. I don't really think I want to get rid of 2Ks. That's early in the fight. Okay, black hole. So I have 4. So I probably should do him now. Attach 1. Bottom, put him to the bottom. Minus attack. Because the unplays are not very good, and that card just isn't good unless you get the unplay. Go ahead. So now if I play a ace, attach 1, draw, put Beckman to the bottom, because just a 7/7K is not very impressive. But since it has no on play. Crash 1/2K. Six out of 5. Go ahead. What do you got, opponent? Okay, another Burgess. 6 out of 6. Trash that. 5 out of 5. Trash. Now I'm at 8. Sadly, I don't have anything for that. So minus here. So he's now at 4. 6 out of 4. Okay. Attach 1. 7 out of 5. 7 out of 5. Go ahead. So he's still 3 dawn, 2 dawn, 1 dawn away from a teach. So I think I could win this game. I have a decent amount of attackers. He puts 2 blockers into play, which is kind of frustrating. None of my stuff actually can get rush. I can get rid of 1 blocker. So I think I let that go. I don't think I care, right? He didn't even bother to do that, huh? Interesting. Get rid of that. Bottom. Put Marco there. Actually, 2 on the chopper. 6 there. Means I have 4 attackers. Should be enough to get through. Got it. 2 and 2, I believe. Let's get to the next. So Lin. I guess Rochi. Bottom. So I think I want to put. Next, I got a 5. Let's put a squad to the bottom. 6 out of 5. Go. Let's just get rid of the Jozu. Now we have 5. So I think I'm going to play that one first, right? Because it's not what I'm looking for. Bottom. So I have 4. Play a chopper. 7 at 5. Go. Because I was looking for the other chopper to get animals into play. 5 at 5. Another ace. Interesting. I don't think I really want to just start discarding stuff. I think I'll just sacrifice that for now. That is interesting. Attach 1. Draw. Put on bottom. So leave that up. Attack 6 here. Attack 6 here. Go. So I could go digging for a animal. Okay. Okay. Get rid of my chopper, sure. So I have 9. I could do these 2 together. That's reasonable. What does it mean to start placing on top? Deploy. Okay. It makes sense that that's actually a part of this deck. So you can put it on top, and then you could use this to actually cast it for pseudo for free. Top. And 6 at 5. Okay. There's no point attacking these. No. The question is my Dej. He has a board. This could attack non-rested active characters, sure. I have no blockers. And I can't save it. 6 out of 5. That is not helpful at all. Okay, so I have 2K. Yeah, we lose. So we're Yeah, we are going to end with a 2-3 record. Let's get to the wrap up. So what do we learn this week about this deck overall? Overall, it feels pretty reasonable. I definitely need to get, I guess, more entrenched in the play patterns of this deck. Because definitely I did miss some stuff up there. Like the synergy between Marco and then, of course, Ivankov. But besides that, like, there's a lot of 2-drops in the deck. Chopper seems pretty decent here. I'm not really sure about Marco, though. Like, Marco seems worse than Ace. I don't know, because a lot of the time, like I said, we can give it Rush. It could be kind of like our Luffy that just kind of gets aggressive quick. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this deck as a whole. You guys think this deck could actually stand up in the current meta? Is it worth specializing in this deck? I want to know all that in the comment section. Overall, I feel like I did okay, especially since I really haven't played One Piece in like a month. So for that, I mean, I gotta say that I did pretty well, I think. But I'll talk to you guys next time.